Cathaoirleach delegates, more than a year after the world economy was thrown into chaos by the so-called masters of the financial universe, one thing is clear: they have learned nothing. Speaking about the reform of Wall Street, President Obama recently said, "Wall Street titans still recklessly speculate with borrowed money. They stack the deck to earn millions, while families who did everything right can barely pay their bills or save for the future." After all the damage that have been inflicted on the world economy, after all the jobs that have been lost, after all the billions that have been pumped into the banks by taxpayers, the lessons have not been learned. The bankers are back. The bonuses are back. The arrogance is back. That is, colleagues, if it ever left in the first place. Now is the time to rein in those giants of finance, to make finance the servant of the economy and not the other way around. The financial transaction tax is an old idea, but it has never been as relevant as it is today. Now is the time to bring in a tax which will curtail speculation and compensate society for the cost of the bailouts. As British Labour Party Prime Minister Gordon Brown stated last November at the G20 Finance Ministers Conference, it cannot be acceptable that the benefits of success in this sector are reaped by the few, but the costs of its failure are borne by us all. In proposing such a tax on our financial institutions and adopting it as party policy, Labour will be joining with an ever-increasing global trend of national parliaments and governments who have introduced such a tax or who are lobbying for the introduction of such a tax. The principle of this tax involves the levying of a tax of 0.05% on all financial products. While the rate would be low enough not to have a significant effect on longer-term investment where the yield is higher, it would cut into the yields of speculators, moving massive amounts of currency around the globe. It is time for Ireland and its people to say enough is enough. No more cosy agreements, no more golden circles. We must enforce regulations that will never again see us have to pay from state coffers for the mistake of others. He is proposing this motion today. We must include those and indeed lobby those in the European Parliament to support such a Tobin tax. There is growing support of it, and I ask that the delegates support the motion.